So it's time to check on the bees, see how their progress is going. Haven't really touched them in about a week. I've been trying to just let them, be, no pun intended. And I'm also going to be putting on the super, depending on what it looks like in there and how many frames are getting full. And then I'm going to be planting some bee balm all around here. I just planned on, it's a surface sow seed, so I'm pretty much just gonna sprinkle it around. We're supposed to get rain here in a day or two, so hopefully those seeds take and they can provide a little bit more for the bees, because right in this immediate vicinity there's not a whole lot going on. A lot of maple trees and a lot of plants on the ground, but not a whole lot of flowering plants, so that'll just add a nice little touch nearby to their hive. So we will see what it looks like. Alright, so this is the current setup right here. That's my other brood box. It doesn't have any frames though, so we'll be adding some more frames. That'll go in a little bit later. And then I brought out my super and the queen excluder, so the queen can't actually get to the super because you don't want her to lay eggs in those cells. So we're going to take this off and see what it looks like. This isn't the scary part because there's an inner cover here, so this part's not too bad. This part's kind of the scary part. This is the inner cover, so that'll stay on as well. I'm going to put that above the queen excluder. I think that's the order. I got to double check, but I'm pretty sure this goes on top of the excluder. So this is where it gets a little scary, although I am fully suited, but still, doesn't matter. They can sense fear. So a lot of the times they're kind of, oh boy. Yeah, so they had some cells going on. Got some wax right there, so it kind of stuck a little bit. I'm just gonna lean this puppy down. Oh boy. So now you start getting, the bees are super active today because it's very warm. Looking for the queen at the moment without being attacked here. They don't really like me at the moment. Just want to see one or two of these frames in here. I gotta lift them up. See how they're looking. That's kind of hard when there's bees flying in your face. I didn't smoke them or anything, so they're definitely in their natural state. I'm just looking for the queen still. Oh, I found her. I think. First time I looked, she was super easy to spot. Really noticeable, but this time, still looking. I thought I saw her, but maybe not. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and lift up one of these frames here. Now I think they normally work from the inside out. So I prefer, that's where most of them are bunched anyway, and you can see you can't really see, but the outside's pretty empty. And the inside definitely has some wax going on here. It's hard to tell on the video. And I'm kind of nervous to lift one up, to be honest. I just hate when they get mad. Alright, so we'll lift this one up and just see what we're working with. Let's see. Anything going on? Oh yeah. So we got some progress, as you can see. Gently put that down, hopefully without squishing any bees. So that's good. Nobody got too mad for that one. I really want to lift the middle one, but I feel like that's where the bulk are sitting. No, you just calm down. It's like when you tell somebody to calm down and the opposite happens, so I probably shouldn't say that, huh? Not a good idea. Well, you can kind of see what's going on there. Let me reach in a little more. Alright, so here we go. Hopefully that comes out pretty clear on camera, but definitely got some progress. Some capped cells over here. And now they're starting to get agitated, so I'm going to put them back down. I haven't fully noticed the queen yet, though, so. Alright, putting this down here. And then, now what we're going to do is put on queen excluder, so this prevents the queen from getting up into the super. So it's kind of hard to do. I don't want to squish any bees, but slide down, buddies. Okay, you're mad. And you're mad. See, now they're starting to get a little mad at me. That's alright, they'll learn. I'm a friend. Alright, so that's on. And they can go through that, obviously, just not the queen. That's the point. Then we're going to put the cover back on. Which I kind of feel like if I put it this side down, that wax is going to get in the way and it won't lay flat. So I'm going to flip it for the sake of having it sit flat here. And they'll just have to figure that out, I guess. Hopefully they realize. So that's sitting flat now on the excluder. And then putting the super on. So I gotta set the phone down for this because it's a little bit heavy. And there's nowhere to prop it, unfortunately, so you get to stare at those leaves for a second. Zach's inside with the kids, so clearly it's not really a safe activity for them right now. We don't have any kid bee suits or anything, and Lord knows what Macy would do if she were out here. She'd probably try to give them all a hug. Alright, so I have the super on. That's what it looks like up here. This is not a traditional hive whatsoever. This is a flow hive, so I'll explain it a little bit more if anyone's interested, and there's plenty of videos you can watch too. But we're obviously brand new to this, so we're just kind of doing a little bit of learning as we go, some hands-on experience. We've watched a lot of videos, but you know, there's nothing really trumps experience. So I'm just kind of lining these up right now, making sure they're even. So the bees will fill these, and when it comes time to harvest, we will remove this lid right here. It's a two-hand job. That'll be nice. I just hit the hive. And you put a little key in that opens up this spot right here, and that's where the honey flows out of. It's supposed to, at least. So that's pretty much how this works in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it than that, but I don't want to get super specific for this video. But I can definitely, like I said, I can explain it to anybody who's interested or show you some videos of other people doing it. So I'm just going to put this back on, make sure it's locked, and then we are going to put the lid back on. So I'm going to leave this be for a little bit, and we will come back in a week or so and check on some progress. The really cool thing about this hive also, I have to put this on too, can't forget that. This piece goes right here on top. Okay, so the really cool thing about this, like I was saying, is there's a little observation window. So you can actually see what is going on. Obviously right now, nothing. But hopefully soon enough, we'll see those cells start to get full, start to be capped, and we'll be able to see a lot more bee action. So, pretty unique feature that I like about this. So I'm going to put the lid on, and then I will show you what that looks like. back to staring at the pretty leaves. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's set up the way it should be. We have just put our super on, like we said. The harvesting spot will be from the back side technically. This is the front, and this is where the bees go in and out if you can't tell. So we don't want to harvest from this side as well, because then, you know, you're going to be right in their flight pattern, right where they go in and out, and that's going to disturb them. So that's why we harvest from the back. But yeah, I'm going to take that second brood box up to the house. We have to put the frames in it, and we'll probably put that on a little bit later. We're going to have 2 brood boxes for our hive, just especially being in upstate New York, where it's pretty cold in the winters. Right now we don't have to worry about it too much, but we will want to have 2 on there before, right around fall time. So yeah, pretty cool so far.